These two players are fighting for their tournament lives, folks. Sanisa against Bang. 2 wins, 2 losses each. Winner progresses, loser is out. Let's see how this goes. Salamon's probably going to force out this Skarmory on turn 1 with a Fire Blast. And that's exactly what happens. Starmie invites in Blissey, of course. Some of the most logical opening turns I've ever seen. Tyranitar comes in on Blissey. Will it take a T-Wave? It will. And no Lumberry. Blissey achieving a bit of an advantage. Focus Punch, though. Gonna nail this Skarmory for decent damage. Incredible. Will we see Starmie enter? Oh, Focus Punch Fire Blast. An interesting combo. Could be a Pursuit Tar with Focus Punch as a way to punish Blissey. That's a good set. Crunch Pursuit, Fire Blast, Focus Punch on Pursuit Tyranitar. Pursuit Tyranitar can be very customizable. But the reveal of Ice Beam suggests maybe some sort of mixed Tyranitar. Some sort of bulky mixed Tyranitar because it doesn't have a Lumberry. It does have Crunch though. And a Destiny Bond brings Tyranitar down with the Gengar, resulting in a trade. Dogtrio gonna die for an Earthquake, bringing Blissey low. Aerodactyl trying to follow up. Hopefully no solid rock resist here. Skarmory going down. And with the new Gengar, now Starmie can safely Rapid Spin, but might not be time for that. We've got to be careful. Alright, Sanisa could be setting up for some sort of sweep with... I agree with making a spike, pressure the Blissey even more. You probably roar right now. Counter! Wow. Good move. Counter Skarm you don't see often, but it's not bad. Right there. I mean, it's a tough. Oh my god! Goes for the HB Grass Predict. Skarmory with a bold stay in. I guess honestly, Skarmory isn't that useful. It's not walling anything on the team anymore. So Sanisa was happy to sack it. We're gonna roar Blissey, rack up more chip on it, and Starmie can probably finish that off with a Hydro Pump now. Starmie cleans this game, I think, folks. Oh, dude, go into Starmie's dangerous. I would have just sacked the Skarmory. Then you bring Starmie in safely. You Ice Beam this, pump the Claydol, pump the Blissey. But Gengar can clean this up too. Gengar can also clean this. The only issue is the Claydol might be able to 1v1 you here. I think you should go Skarmory. I think you should go Skarmory right here because you can just... Oh, you don't have Toxic though, huh? You probably can't fit Toxic on this set. You should have just sacked Skarmory. You don't need it anymore. And it would have allowed a safe entry point for Starmie, who literally threatens everything. Ice Beam hits Salamence, Hydro Pump hits Claydol, and Blissey after the spike will die to Hydro Pump too. So I think you misplayed that, and you fumbled at what was otherwise a really well played game with the counter, taking out Tyranitar, even though Gengar Destiny bonded to trade with Tyranitar. Gengar being down was good for you. That was a close one. That was a close one. Hydro Pump can of course miss, but I mean, I think you just sack Skarmory. It was useless in this endgame. Yeah. Anyway, next game. Sanisa with Zapdos lead this time. And another Salamence lead. We're going to BP out to Medi, who has a minus 1 attack right now. Tried to nail Salamence incoming with Rock Slide, but that still does really good damage to Gengar. That's probably Choice Banded based on that damage. It's -1, it still did 57% to Gengar. That's a lot of damage. And gonna BP out again to Starmie. Well positioned. Gonna double to Medi on the Blissey. I like that play. Starmie luring in Blissey. Medicam can punish it. And look at the damage on Claydol incoming. Choice Band Brick Break crit. Dealing 74%. That's massive. Gonna BP out to Snorlax and get exploded on. That sucks. Oh gosh. Maybe you should have played around Explosion there with something. And a Gengar that is faster than your Zap. That's a very speed investor. I mean, what am I saying? That's common. I'm a fool for that. Gengar's usually faster. I think I assumed that this would be a slower defensive Gengar based on the structure, but not necessarily, folks. Gengar can be fast on teams like this too. And now it looks like Sanisa is losing some momentum. Good position for Zap to be in, though. I would T-Bolt here and then BP next turn. Because they do protect. And then, yeah, you find yourself in an awkward spot BPing against the protect. You can Calm Mind, but they can roar you out. You can at least get a big HP fire. Are you going to beep? You shouldn't BP. They're going to roar. I don't like that BP. Going to BP again into Stami. Rapid Spin, not a bad click here, because Blissey probably wants to come in. Gengar is frightened of taking the damage, so Rapid Spin? Nice. That's brought you back quite a bit. That's a significant momentum gain right there, or value gain. You've gotten rid of 3 spikes. Oh. I think with T-Waving there's a misplay. If Celebi clicks anything, it's going to baton pass rather than... Oh. I like the focus punch, but Mwah Bang had the correct response with the Go Gengar. And gonna blow up even. Okay, well. Medi gets a lot more dangerous without Gengar. Because now there's no more fighting immunity on the team. In comes Starmie. Are we gonna see another double back to Medi? Yes. Is Mwah Bang gonna fall for it again? It does. Yes. Are you gonna Brick Break? I agree with the Brick Break. You're gonna go Starmie? Alright. That's gonna invite in Blissey. Oh, wow. Actually stayed with Skarmory. That time he thought you'd go back Medi again, because you've done it so many times. So he stayed that time. Gets Salamence in. You're making him so scared to go Blissey. You've made him extremely frightened to go Blissey. And now you can go Blissey for free because it's frozen. So you can go Medi for free. Oh, but you thought he'd go Salamence. And he thought out. There's mind games in this one, folks. There's mind games. Mwah Bang is so scared to switch into Blissey because so many times he's been punished for that. That's crazy that the one time he didn't. And lost him as Skarmory. This is a good game. This is what I'm saying. Medicam always makes the game so exciting. Medi always makes everything exciting. It creates these mind games. This is a problem though, Sanisa. You got no solid rock resist on your team. Your team has no solid rock resist, so this is a huge problem with DD Tar. You need some kind of rock resist. It's one of the most important things to have in this generation. And double to Medi again on the Blissey. Wow. I've got to respect that, to be honest. And now Kingdra should clean it. Now that well, Starmie will do the trick too, honestly. You can live the HP grass, that's fine. Starmie cleans up. You just Ice Beam and then pump this. Suppose it's losable if you miss pump though. They can DD and then sweep everything. Actually. You did hit though. That was such an exciting game. That was so cool. Band Medi especially is so threatening. I don't often use Band. I use just Leftovers Attacker. Being able to switch moves is nice, but Band just poses such a threat. Alright, a Skarm and Celebi lead. And made a spike, but you get magged, no worries. That's a fairly even trade. And you got the follow-up Doug to answer the mag, of course. Incredible. In comes Charizard. In a great position. Gonna sub. Did Skarm just roar? I can't believe that. Wow. What a bold move. To roar there. And you blow up on the Celebi. That could be enormous. Alright. Swampet's a bit chipped, but I think it will live in HP Grass. Chooses to take it to KO Charizard, But if you have, like, Dragonette's Tyranitar, now Swampert is chipped beyond repair, and you can win with that. Are you going to Swords Dance? No. Just Psychic. I hope you BP here on the incoming Skarmory. Carmine. Have you got HP Fire? No, Carmine Leech. Leeching is always good, though. But now the Skarm can stack spikes against you. I think you probably should have just gone Celebi against the Swampert because you need Charizard for offensive pressure here. Now how do you really break through? You can... It depends what's in the back, I suppose. So we'll probably see a BP here to Doug, yeah. Tar should be trapped. Decent roll to KO, I think. Very bulky Tar that lives. And it's a Swampert last. Is it a Endeavor Swampert? I think it is, yeah. Endeavor Swampert could win. Endeavor Swampert could win this. You sub down. Oh. I thought you would sub further down. You chose not to. All good. Hydro Pump. Are you going to get Toxic? You did. He dodged it. Whoa. Alright. Sub this time. Toxic again. But this time you subbed, of course. You get the Ice Beam to finish it off. And Swampert. You should outrun this and KO with Hydro Pump easy. You might miss, though. Oh, you should Hydro Pump there. I think you should have Hydro Pumped, but I don't know. Okay, now you can Ice Beam and finish it off, and you get the berry. This might be better. This might be better. Less chance. There's no mischance. Uh-huh. And last is Arrow. Oh, that outruns Swampert after the Slack. And that's HP. If it's HP Flying, you can live. If it's HP Bug, you're gone. And it's HP Bug, because did 84. That was a close one. Arrow last is exactly... was like the exact thing that got you there. Jolter, I think, also would have got you. Starmie also outruns +1 Swampert, I think? Or is it a speed tie? Might be a speed tie. No, my mistake. Swampert is like 3 points faster than Tim and Starmie. It was pretty much just Arrow and like any random Alakazam or Sceptile or something like that. Anyway, folks, that was a good set. GG's. These are cool teams. Exciting back and forth games, really close. That was fun. Yeah, I like this is like obviously a player who likes playing aggressively. Really going in, which is always exciting to watch. Excited to see what you folks have in store for the future. And thank you to everyone who's donated to the tournament. Check out vapicuno's team building guide in the description. And I'll put that in the pinned comment too for those who want to get into Gen 3. It's a great resource to learn about team building from one of the best team builders of all time, Vapicuno. Thank you, everybody. See you later.